Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my best win yet. This is the highest rated opponent I have beat in a game of chess in any time format at all. So I've had the opportunity to beat some 2000s, 2100s. I have never had a game where I had a win against a 2400 rated player. And I played a lot of games against my opponent. It was a bullet match. We played a lot of bullets. I lost a lot of games, but I did win this particular game. And when you look at our rating disparity, I am 1800 at least right here, and he is 2400. So that's like 600 rating points gap right there. So this win was very exciting. I was incredibly excited to have this. I'm going to jump right into it. I've turned on game review and all of that, so you can follow along with the moves here and see what the mistakes were that I had made and all of those stuff. Let's go. So I started with b3, my best choice for opening the lasting attack, even if it's said to not be very good. I don't know what he wanted to do here. Maybe he wanted to blunt this bishop permanently. I went anyway. And then he put his king here. Something that he did in a lot of the games we played. I think maybe because it's bullet. I don't know if this is like a 10 in bullet. But he kept putting his king on this square for most of the games. And maybe it's intimidation tactic. I don't know. But the game went on. Played the standard moves. Here already I was better. I think computer wanted me to take more space, kind of, just expand and go forward. But I did not do that. I was still developing as I would usually develop. And this is something that I need to learn, or people at this level, you actually need to learn how to change your opening approach when your opponent is playing a weird move order, or a move order that is not necessarily very good. But he kept playing like this. I don't know what this is. He pushed his pawns as if he wants to find a way to get them all here. Maybe there's some kind of Rosen score where you get something for putting all your pawns on that square. I don't know. Then I did this weird pawn break. This just gives away a pawn because there's takes, and takes, right? And I just lose a pawn. But he did not take, and so I took. And now it is him that is in trouble if I find rook infiltration here. If this was a blitz game, I would definitely just play rook in here. But I did not see it. It's bullet, so we are playing quickly. And I went with my bishop here. He brought his rook here. And now I find rook in here. But I think it's much too late already. He did not even defend. So there was something weird about the game. First of all, he came here to defend the knight. He could have moved the knight. He did not move the knight. He came to defend the knight. And now I actually put my rook here. Computer is saying that bishop here is better because who is going to defend that pawn, right? And all of a sudden, the knight is actually hanging, and the bishop is also hanging. So he defends the bishop. I took the knight. He did not trade the rooks, so I took the rook, and I retreated my bishop. Computer wants me to put this bishop on this d3 square. I was watching a lot of some games Hikaru played yesterday, and I noticed Hikaru puts his bishop on this square in kind of this type of opening. But for some reason, I'm not used to putting my bishop on d3, so I need to. That's something I'm taking note of. He pushed the pawn. Basically, this I think this is, I don't know, this feels like a bad move because this bishop is this is the scope, right? The bishop is looking down this diagonal. The bishop is looking down this diagonal, and when you push this pawn, you basically block out the bishop, which is weird. Anyway, he pushed it. I raised my king. Again, I don't know why I should play this move right here. This move is, I don't know why that move is correct. I took the open file. I went here. I put my queen here. When I put my queen here, I was just planning, you know what, I'll win a pawn. I'll take the pawn. If bishop takes, I'll win the knight. Simple, right? And I did just that. I took the pawn. I won the knight. We traded queens. And I am just up 4 points of material. I'm up a piece and a pawn. So he went, defended the pawn. I attacked the rook. He did not defend the rook. So I took it. It's just a free piece, right? It's just a free piece. I was very happy to take it. I took another pawn I attacked the bishop. He didn't defend it. I took the bishop. And this was so weird because I had 14 seconds. I was the one that was low on time. He had 27 seconds. So I did not understand what went wrong. Like, I would play what like he's playing if I had 8 seconds or 6 seconds on the clock. Just make moves, right? But I was the one that was low on time, so I didn't understand why he was giving away all his pieces. Anyway, the game continued. I started panicking a little bit. I was sacking my own pieces. Also, partly because I knew I was kind of ahead in material, so it didn't matter too much if I didn't have all my pieces. Here, I realized, wait a second, I have a checkmating attack, right? Because if I can get my rook here, the king has no moves. This is going to be checkmate. Once this pawn gets to this square, of course. So I started considering how to build mating nets here. Again, if I was really professional about this, I should have gone with my king up here. And on the next move, go here with the rook, and this will be checkmate. Anyway, I didn't do that. I came back with the king. But right here, I saw that there was first mate. I came back with my king here. He went here. And then, okay, I realized, wait a second, there's checkmate here. He went back. I checked here, and the only move that is available to him is this square. And you guys, in style, I checkmated a 2400 rated player with a pawn. I checkmated him on h5 with a pawn. So it's not just that I beat a 2400. I mated him in spectacular fashion. I think there were a lot of mates here. No, this wasn't really going to be mate. But this, to get a pawn checkmate against a 2400 was a great way to end my night that day. So that was the game, you guys. What is your best win? Have you played against any very strong opponents? How did you beat them? How did you checkmate them? Let me know in the comment section. I'm very happy even when I lose. Sometimes I lose games to 1600, 1700s. But when I have these occasional breaks where I catch a 2400 that is not on guard and I'm able to beat them, I am really, really happy, and I'm happy to share it with you guys as well. Hope you enjoyed the game. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Help us grow. Look, guys, on Twitch, we've gotten over 70 followers. So the Twitch channel is growing really fast. You can come on Twitch, join us over on Twitch, and I will see you guys on the next video. I'm going to show you guys my very first chess 960 game. So stay tuned for that, guys. I will see you guys soon.